All right, everybody, I am standing right here by the Jordan River itself, the very river that Jesus was baptized in, to answer your question about baptism, which is, if I was baptized as an infant or a young child, should I be rebaptized as an adult? After all, in Ephesians 4, it says there's one Lord, one faith, one baptism. Does that mean that I should be or should not be rebaptized as an adult? Well, it's a great question, and the Bible, interestingly, never teaches that an infant should be baptized, and there's never an example of an infant being baptized. Every single time in the Bible that somebody's baptized, it's an adult, or at least a believer, who's being baptized. Baptism itself is a symbol that you have believed. It's the external sign of your internal commitment to follow Jesus. And we see it most significantly in Acts chapter 2, verse 38, on the day of Pentecost, when Peter responds to the question, what should we do in light of the gospel? He says, repent and be baptized. It's something for those who have repented, and obviously infants haven't believed or they haven't repented. So what happens if you come from a tradition where you have been infant baptized? Well, interestingly, that's my story myself. My parents were Presbyterian when I was born. It's the tradition of the Presbyterian Church to baptize infants, so they baptized me when I was an infant, and I am grateful that they were following the way of their church at the time. Now, for me, I turned 19 years old and did my own study in the Bible, and I realized that baptism is for believers, and I decided to be baptized myself as a believer. But this was not a rejection or a repudiation of what my parents did as a baby. They wanted me to grow up to read the Bible, to follow Jesus, and to know Him. And so it was a fulfillment of their desire in my life. And when I talked to them about it, I pitched it as, this is not something that's a rejection of you, Mom and Dad. This is something that's a fulfillment of what you wanted for me. So grateful for that opportunity. And if you're somebody who's considering being baptized, you've been baptized as an infant, I would consider it very appropriate, if that was not your choice when you were baptized, to do it as a part of your choice. After repenting, after believing, that's when baptism should happen.